Endless. It's what space is. At least that's how you should feel coming into this game produced by the ex-Ubisoft over at Amplitude Studios. The game itself is set up in the classic 4X style. Expand, explore, exterminate, and exploit. And it's got plenty of each. Enough information, depth, gorgeous art and lore in the first hour to rival and completely destroy the Civ and Sin series in their own sparse field. The game itself isn't too confusing. You're one of 8 races, of 5 available at this point, and you want to take over. You do this by diplomatically gaining power, forming alliances and trade associations, and by expanding the tiny population you first control to new worlds, and eventually, new systems. By far one of the most impressive parts of this game is the diplomacy screen itself. Gorgeous to say the least, though often you'll be hard pressed to encounter and frequently clash with other empires during the game. At the start, you're stuck in a Cold War phase with these unencountered empires. While outside each empire's control, battles are fine. But go near their space, and full-blown war is declared. Planet management manages to be more complex than Alpha Centauri's tech tree. There are a few planets in each system, and you can bring a colony ship, including 1 unit of population, to a new system. However, colonizing new worlds takes time and money, and after you've taken this new world, you need to spread whatever level of population you have left around the new system or planet, effectively weakening your economy on the first. Fill your Terran planets or your culture's homeworlds with the most, and make sure those with good resources, like coral reefs, get some attention too. At best, it's confusing, but it adds some much needed flavor to the 4X formula. Endless Space is a game of complexity. Each and every ship hull you research can be customized with individual weapons, armor, ammo, cores, and shielding that you also research or find. You can effectively design your own ships for specific branches of combat, leaving room for enormous variation in tactical style when fighting other players and even AI. Combat itself is broken into 5 stages, with combat played out cinematically. Arrival, where cards can be chosen to alter your style of combat and affect your enemies. The missile stage, this is for the longest range ships and the hardest hitting, giving you an opportunity to drop an enemy before his fighters reach you. The laser stage, for medium range craft and often the largest or more resilient. And the kinetic stage, where fighters rip each other to pieces. Each weapon class is most effective in its own stage, but can still help in others. You might have a mixed fleet or one just of missile boats, it's up to you. Tech tree nuts will thrive in this game with 4 massive branches to delve into over time, each containing a few choice upgrades that will give you an edge over the rest of your opponents, not to mention leading you towards the elusive scientific victory. Endless Space is still an alpha but shows incredible promise, now sitting far more polished than you would ever expect. For more information, read the full written review at thesimplegamers.com, but for now, check out the game itself on the dev's website in the link dump below. 4X nuts, eat your hearts out.
In the midst of all this violent, sexy action, who couldn't help but think that